Good morning
Good
from
morning.
the passionate home in Langley. My name is Carrie.
I'm Janine.
And welcome to the Idea Ladies. We're here every Friday at 9:30 sharing ideas on how you can create a beautiful life. We hope you are there. Candace is here as
Good
well
morning.
behind the camera. So if you have any questions at all about what we're going to discuss today, please type them in and she'll read them out to us because we have a very special guest. We would like to welcome Amber.
Hello.
From
Hi,
Botanie.
Amber.
Hi.
She is one of our local lovies, meaning that she lives locally and has created a product that we are super excited to share with you today. So we have invited her to talk about her product, how she became an entrepreneur, a little bit about herself, and educate you on these incredible products. I'm going to tell you right now that this one, is this the scented one?
Yeah.
Is my favorite.
Mine too.
I will tell you, feel my skin today.
Right? Me too.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to get out of the shower and put this all over me. So really, it's all about you today and your product. So if you have any questions for Amber, please type them in and Candace will read them out. And so first of all, why don't we just start with, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So I live locally here in Langley.
Yeah.
I started this business just over a year ago. I work as a nurse and I started it on my maternity leave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it kind of started, I started with the body scrub. So I started just making them for myself. I made them for friends and family and it just kind of evolved from there. Once I started making them, I kind of started looking to ingredients and other products I had at home and then seeing how I could make something a little bit more sustainable with clean ingredients without preservatives, and that's kind of how I evolved into this business.
Awesome.
All my friends were loving it and wanting more and ordering it, so that's kind of how it started.
Well, good for you for having that. Did you feel, did it come naturally? I should make this and sell it?
Yeah.
Or was it a real
I've always
difficult
had
decision?
this creative side to me that I have made shirts before and I like to make cards and so I'm always kind of crafting. So crafting kind of comes natural to me.
Yeah.
And then making gifts and Christmas presents and birthday presents. So that's where that's kind of how it evolved. I don't know where the business side kind of came from, but it just kind of happened and I love it. It's just a nice alternative to my normal job, my nursing job, which can be really stressful. This is a nice, a different escape kind of from my regular routine.
Get your creative juices flowing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, we have all tried it here and love it. Why don't you tell our everyone watching a little bit about the products and open it up and make it smell-o-vision.
Right? If
I
only.
wish we could smell it.
What were you saying, Candace?
I just wanted to say there's lots of friends joining us this morning.
Oh,
and good
wonderful.
morning to all of you. I'm not going to call out too much because we do want to give Amber the floor. But thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
And totally, if you have any questions, let me know so I can let Amber know.
Okay. And I'm a really a bad hand talker, so I'm sorry in advance.
Italian.
Try to keep my head out.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so we'll start with the scrubs because that's kind of where this whole business started. So the Calypso Scrub, I'll do one that I can open. So the Calypso Body Scrub was my very first product. I'll open it up here. So what I wanted to do was make a product that was vegan.
Hold it right up to Candace so everyone can see.
Look,
So
it comes. It's
vegan,
beautiful.
yeah,
I love this
vegan.
one actually.
Clean ingredients and scented only with essential oil. So I didn't want to use any fragrances. When I started looking into ingredients, when you see the word fragrance on a product, it can actually contain up to 3,000 ingredients in that one word.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I really wanted to go all natural,
Right.
Something that was also versatile that a lot of people could use. It doesn't have to be a specific type of skin. It's really gentle and something that everyone can use. So this is where it started. So this is made with a whipped shea butter with sugars and add lavender in there. The scent is lavender and grapefruit. And this,
Sweet.
yeah. So
Lovely.
once you're done exfoliating your skin, it really leaves a nice moisturizing feeling on your skin, so you don't have to moisturize after using it.
So ideally, you're using this when you come out of the shower or in the
So
shower.
you're going to use this in the shower.
Yeah. And
So-
you can put it everywhere
Everywhere.
on your face?
You can.
Oh.
I don't.
Okay.
But you can.
Yeah.
I would probably use the juniper on my face.
Oh.
I do use the juniper.
So glad I asked that.
Yes.
Okay.
So the juniper, I'll explain the
Okay.
difference
Sorry.
between the couple.
Jumping ahead.
So, so the three. So
Does anybody use sugar like scrubs? Let us know, because it would be interesting to know what their favorite scent is or what they love about it.
Yeah. So all essential oils.
Okay.
So the reason you want to exfoliate is because your skin regenerates about every 30 days. So in order to get that smooth looking skin, you want to buff away the dead skin cells. So it will do it on it. It will do it on its own, but if you do it with an exfoliator,
Yeah.
it will just help your skin look more smooth and hydrated. If you have any rough patches, it will help with all that as well.
Hydrating is so important,
good.
especially as you age. It starts to look a little
Yeah.
dehydrated.
So, Amber,
Yeah.
Maggie, first of all, she says, I love hand talkers, so it's all good. She's like, so good question. I think you might have answered it, but do you use essential oil for your scents?
Yes.
Yeah.
So only essential oil. So nothing is nothing has a fragrance in it. Even with our soaps, all of our soaps are scented with essential oils as well.
But these are
That
actually
is
stunning.
our
Geranium pink.
Yeah. So those I guess I didn't really go. So we have Calypso, which is a whipped shea butter, and it's lavender and grapefruit scented. This is probably the most popular one. Aspen is a coffee body scrub, so it actually has coffee grounds in it. I freshly ground.
I smell
coffee.
that
You should
one.
open that one
Holy,
because it's
so
like,
good.
Yeah.
So coffee, and I add vanilla essential oils
look at
into
those
it.
people.
It's like you should eat that.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we
And it
stuck our finger
smells
in that
like,
Also
yeah.
a whipped shea butter, so it's gonna leave your skin nice and hydrated as well.
Beautiful.
And then the juniper. So the difference between that one and the other two is that this will not leave any oils on your skin.
Oh.
So the juniper is emulsified. I use an emulsifier in it, and works great as an exfoliator, but none of those oils will be left on
that
your
one looks
skin.
totally
Can I see
different.
that one?
Yeah, so this one has coconut oil in it.
Well, I'm going to try that one next.
Yeah.
So is that why that one's better for your face?
Yes. This is why I like it for my face, because then you won't have any oils left. So then you use your own moisturizer after using this one.
Would you, to put it on your face, would you just do this, or
Yeah.
would you add water to
I would
it?
add water to it.
Mm-hmm.
So don't
Okay.
add water to this.
No.
But scoop some
Yeah.
out with a dry hand and then rub it into your hand with
Yeah.
a little bit of water, and then you could rub it on your face.
Another good question here. How much scrub do you use for your whole body? Like approximately.
So I start with each body part. I'll do a leg, and I will just use like a quarter amount, and that will get a leg, and then another quarter for the other leg, and then you can do the other arm. So you don't need a lot. Like a little bit goes a long way with these.
I think once you try it, you'll know, right? Because
Yeah.
if you got
Everyone's-
too much, you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
And everyone's probably a little bit
And you can
different.
move it around. Like if you have too much on your leg, you can move it to the
Yeah.
other leg. Like it's easily.
Right.
You could.
I like the more the better.
Forget about that dead skin.
And then the juniper one is scented with lemongrass and bergamot essential oils.
Love it.
So this is a more of like a citrusy one. Yeah. So those are the 3 body scrubs.
Okay. Tell us about the oils, because this has been my favorite so far.
The oils just came out, I think, in May, so these are pretty new to us still. But the the scented body oil has been so popular. I actually just made a whole bunch yesterday.
Citrus and rosemary.
Yes, so scented with citrus and rosemary essential oils. I chose rosemary because rosemary actually has antibacterial properties in it.
Oh.
Yeah. So with the essential oils, there are different properties with those as well. So I do pick them specifically for the body parts that you're going to use them on.
Okay. Awesome.
So it is an oil, but it's actually very fast absorbing. It's lightweight.
That's what I found too.
Yeah.
I'm like, my skin doesn't feel
Yeah.
greasy or oily.
Right.
It absorbed right in, and it feels super soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just a very light. There is unscented as well, but a
Unscented
very
as well.
light scent,
Yeah.
and I just loved it.
So the unscented would be perfect for kids, babies. If you're a mama and you got and you want to moisturize your tummy, that would be perfect. I use the unscented on my kids. So my daughter actually has eczema on her scalp. So I tried everything. I used all the steroids. I used everything. Nothing was really working. I was having to use steroids every day. I don't mind using steroids. If I have to use them, I have to use them. But I kind of needed something in between. So this is where this came from. I concocted an oil and I rubbed it on her scalp. It actually absorbed really well. And I wasn't having to use steroids as much. So
That's really good to know.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of people have eczema and skin
Yes.
issues. Yeah.
So, and then I made a scented one for myself. And then, so I still use it. So I squirt a couple squirts into her bath and my son's bath.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
have like a nice, like it's the little beads of oil in there and I
Yeah.
rub it into their skin.
Nice.
Works great.
Wow.
Yeah, babies as well. There's nothing in there that would be harmful for babies. It's just oils and vitamin E. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Very good.
And then with the unscented, so I know some people can be sensitive to scents. You can actually scent it with your own essential oils. You could do a couple drops of your own. So
That's a
if
great
you,
idea.
If you just like lavender or lemon, you could just put a couple drops in there and you can scent it with whatever you want.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Well, also tell us about your soaps.
Yes.
Because I've also tried those, and I think we all have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our soaps are still pretty new to us as well. So these have been out for about 6 months. We're pretty new.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're pretty
new, but everything's pretty new. Yeah. So we have 4 signature soaps. The geranium and pink clay.
Missing one.
I believe this is the
There we go.
cucumber and sage.
Sorry.
Turmeric lemon and chamomile and oat. So again, no palm oil. Everything is vegan. I don't use fragrances. It's all essential oils. So you're not going to get a really strong smelling soap like you would with a soap that has fragrance in it, which I love. Like I don't want anything that's too overpowering.
Right.
So I love that about it.
Yeah.
And then each one kind of has their own benefits.
Tell us.
Yeah.
So
Okay, here we go. Drum
Okay.
roll.
What are we focusing on first? Which one?
let's do geranium and pink clay.
Okay.
So pretty too.
It's beautiful. I keep looking at the sides so you can see how pretty this is.
So I actually added in cranberry seeds into this one for a mild exfoliation. I love my exfoliation. And then the benefit of the pink clay. So this one would be great for your body and your face because the pink clay works great for like acne prone skin. Yeah, so the pink clay will draw out any impurities in your pores. It's really, really nice.
So all your teenage girls need this.
Yes.
And boys.
And boys, yeah. I'm buying one today.
I know, I'm gonna make a pile.
And you know what? I don't know. It's not just teenagers. Like,
Oh, yeah.
as you get older, you get adult onset acne and all sorts of menopausal.
I actually did. So after I had my 2 babies, I started getting acne right here on my temples, and the cucumber and sage soap saved me.
Well, tell us
Okay,
about
so
that
talk
one
about
next.
that one now.
Okay, so the cucumber and sage is one of our special ones. So I actually infuse our olive oil in calendula flowers. So that is where it starts. So that takes about 4 weeks of
Wow.
infusion. Yeah. So then I take that olive oil and I use it for this soap. So that's the calendula will actually help with anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties as well. And then I go and I add, there's actual real cucumber in there and French green clay. So the green clay is also going to help with acne prone skin, any breakouts, if you have any impurities you're trying to fix, like that's the one that you're gonna want to
Beautiful.
get. Yeah, so that one I use on my face and my
Okay.
body.
Okay.
So that's that one.
Next.
Chamomile and oat is also one of our
Yeah.
special ones. So I infuse the olive oil in this one as well with chamomile flowers.
Oh.
Yes. So that is another 4-week infusion. And then I take that olive oil and I make the soap with that. So I don't use any palm oil, again, no fragrances, everything's vegan. And then I add in colloidal oats into that one. So that one would be really good for kids, babies, really sensitive skin because there is also not a lot of essential oils in that one. So it's very mild. It can be very mild on your skin. And it's also not very dry. It's not drying. So it's not going to strip all the oils from your skin like a normal store-bought
Right.
Yes.
soap would.
Yeah.
They're very drying. They pull out all the oils of your skin. That's why when you come out and you have like really dry skin, that's what's happened. Kind of like using like a detergent on your skin because all the fragrances that are in there. So that,
Yikes.
yeah.
I feel like I'm talking to my hairdresser. She's like, "Don't buy that store-bought shampoo."
Right?
It's
I
just
know.
Drying the. Do you ever condition your hair? I'm like, yes.
And I just have to, as I'm standing here and videoing, your skin is
know,
like
I know.
phenomenal.
Can I touch your
Yeah, I
skin?
know, for real. I don't know if y'all can see, but yeah.
Was there another scent?
Yeah.
Turmeric and lemon.
Turmeric and lemon.
Right.
Oh,
So
I'm dying to know about that.
lemon essential oils in that one. And then I use turmeric for the color. So I don't use any artificial coloring. Everything is colored naturally. This is colored with the pink clay and beetroot powder. This is
cool.
colored green because of the cucumber and the French green clay. This is a little bit yellow because of the turmeric. So the turmeric and lemon has a lot of benefits. Turmeric actually has a lot of benefits to your skin as well. It's going to help dull skin, any, again, like dry spots. And then the lemon has like a really nice, fresh, uplifting scent.
Smell that one.
Yeah. And then also with a mild exfoliation, there's granulated lemon peel in that one as well.
Wow.
Yes.
You know what I'm noticing as you're talking about each thing is that how much you care and how much love goes into all her ingredients and the prep for it. That's what's screaming out to me about your product.
Everything
So-
has like a meaning behind it, like a use for it. It's not just a generic soap for anything. If you have a specific need, I could guide you and tell you which soap would be best for you. I wanted to create soaps that were more beneficial.
I was going to say that
Right.
benefit.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is you need to come in and buy one of each.
Well, that's what I was
Right.
thinking.
Because
I would
I'm
use a
thinking,
different
I'm
one
gonna
every
treat-
day.
Yeah, and see which one,
Yeah.
I enjoy the most or affects my skin the most.
Yeah.
Right.
And you could fit, like, look in this little soap dish, you can fit 4 of them in. And what a nice gift for somebody too, right?
Perfect. It would be
Yeah.
amazing for gifting.
Didn't you, or are you creating a little pack of all the different ones or something?
do.
Am I allowed to say anything?
I do. On my website, you can
Spoiler
buy
alert.
a sample of each one.
Yeah.
So I call them my soap flights.
Yeah.
And it's half a bar of each soap. So it actually equals 2 bars of soap, and you'll get a sample of each one.
We should have
That's
those in
brilliant.
here for
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Those will be really popular for Christmas. yeah.
Have we talked about everything that's here?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think I just need one of everything now.
Yeah.
I
Right?
feel like too.
And I use
Yeah.
everything here I use pretty much every day.
Yeah.
The body oil gets used every day. Rub it on, like use it instead of a moisturizer. So when I come out of the shower and my skin's still a little bit damp is when I'll moisturize and rub it
So
in.
this is my question at home. So if I use this in the shower, can I use this when I get out, or is
Yes.
this overkill?
No, you totally can.
Oh, yeah.
Is there such a thing as too much
Yeah.
of a good thing? Yeah.
I actually used the Calypso this morning on my legs. So I shave my legs and then I exfoliate. Or you could do the other way around, exfoliate and then you
Should we
shave.
see your legs? No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
right. They're very moisturized.
So we were talking about in this time of year how your legs get very dry and kind of scaly, and how great this would be
Definitely.
to exfoliate and to condition, right?
Yes, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah. So really great in the summer because the sun will dry out your skin, and they're really great in the winter because the cold will dry out your skin and helps with buffing away all those dead skin cells on the surface layer of your skin. So.
Wow, we love everything, and
Yeah.
that's why we chose to have Amber here and to share her product with you. So we hope that you come in and try it as well. So thank you so much for coming here and
Thank you, Amber.
educating us
Thank
today.
you.
And if you're going to come in like later today and ask us questions, we might be a little. Well, you
We
did write
wrote
us a
some
piece of
notes.
paper,
Yeah,
right?
we have
Some
some
notes. So if you're thinking, oh, which soap did this? We do have it written down, although it's not all in our head as well as it is in Amber's, but we do have some things you can come here and smell and see it in person, and of course come and enjoy it for yourself and for a friend. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I am going to try all the soaps. So
I know, I
I've
feel
tried
like I
one, but I
everything.
feel like I need it all. We also wanted to talk about a few things.
One, we're hiring.
We're hiring.
Please send your resumes in. Yes.
If
Part-time.
you would like to help others create a beautiful life, you want to hang out with us, you love decor, you love chalk paint, and wine.
And dogs.
And wine.
That's right, yeah. There's an ad for you. So we are looking for a part-time person to join our team on the sales floor, and of course bring your strengths because we need them.
Yeah.
And so that's definitely one thing we want to talk about. The second thing is our subscription boxes. Our Create a Beautiful Life subscription boxes are sold out. And I just want to thank everyone who's taken the time to answer our quick little survey and make the extra little notes that we...
Amazing feedback. It was really
you
nice to
take notes.
hear. Well,
Yeah.
I think we should honestly make like a blog or something and just put everybody's notes in there because it was like
So
I
touching.
mean, we loved
Yeah.
them. It was
Yeah.
heartfelt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
We put it together with a lot of love, and for people and how they reacted to it when it meant to them means a lot to us to sit, and we all shared everyone's comments, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
And for those people who did send in their comment, your coupon for the next box will be coming to you, so thank you so much for doing that. We will have another subscription box for the holiday that we're currently working on, so that's coming.
Exciting.
Local lovey. So the Botanie is one of our local loveys, as well as a few other products. The Love It Local
And Green Paisley,
and
yeah.
Green Paisley. We do have a couple more coming. And if you are a local crafter,
Yeah. Got some beautiful product that we need to have, right?
come see us.
Get a hold of us.
Get a hold of us and let's talk about that and how we can support you and support each other. So that would be great. And also next week,
Next week,
what are we gonna do?
let's talk vintage, one of my favorite things. So we sell quite a few vintage pieces in the store, everything from dishes to furniture. So we're gonna pull some things together and just kind of tell you some ways to use them, because sometimes you look at a silver bowl and you're like, what am I gonna do with this?
Yeah.
So we're gonna give you lots of ideas on how to use those in your home.
Yeah. If you've been following us along, we used to do the daily vintage find.
Right, the
We would
videos.
show you some strange item and say, here's 10 things to do with it, right? Because often you look at it and go, what? So we're going to do styling with vintage next Friday at 9:30. And was there anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Come on into the shop.
Come on and shop. Actually, on Saturday, that's tomorrow, here in the square, the city's going to have some live music, and all the umbrellas are hanging, so it's really beautiful, and you're allowed to drink. So but don't bring it in here unless you're sharing. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you again, Amber.
Yes.
Have a safe day. It's a crazy world, lots of shit going on. So we so appreciate you, and stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.